You're sitting in a cafe, minding your own business, when suddenly you see your order being called by the waiter. So you get up, slowly walking towards it, when suddenly out of nowhere, you see a crush pop up, walking towards you even. What do? Run away. Go and approach her. Be cool with it. I'll give you 5 seconds to choose. This is why we've got to talk about confidence, my guy.
Nani?
Confidence is something that this generation lacks. And I've seen pretty stupid things that kids do to show off their confidence, a few of which I'll be saying here. The actors. With these people, we can all see the amount of bullshit they keep doing to show that they're confident. I've got this contraption that helps me detect this, and ooh, I can smell their bullshit from a mile away. You don't gotta act like you have confidence, because the whole point of confidence is the fact that you don't have to prove to anyone that you're confident. Just say it like this. You eat your favorite hamburger and you're full and happy. You aren't doing this to show others that you love the hamburger. You're doing this for yourself. So just keep this in mind whenever you think about and trying to prove to anyone. The arrogant. Everybody has these people in their lives. This breed of are the worst. Showing off every single second and trying to prove that they are the only ones that are living a good life, while they think anything not to do with them is a waste of their time. This mainly happens due to their mentality really, and the only way you can really take care of their bragging is by A, bringing earplugs, or B, causing emotional trauma. And after a while of putting up with their nonsense, you seriously start contemplating taking the second option, the introverts. These people are actually a tough nut to crack, considering they only open their mouth to eat their food or for Uncle Tummy when he's visiting. They are the epitome of what you'd call the highly introverted introverts, cause they lack the basic confidence to do things like talk, look in the eye, walk properly even. You ever see one of those spectacle wearing stereotypes in movies? Well, not all of these dudes need to look like them. But there is something that makes them special though, that they would have got this amazing unique way of doing things for the most random, like starting chalk dust or walking like he's about to give birth. Maybe Uncle Tommy took the cave route again. All in all though, a great people to hang out with. And when no one's around can even be cooler than we actually think they are. The demanding. Guys actually require the guys to pull their confidence from, because when no one's around, they're as flat as your girlfriend's chest. They're a totally different person when they're with their homies, but as soon as their homies disappear, they're like a lost child in a mall. The thing with these guys is they've got two different personalities, and it actually depends upon who they are surrounded with to actually find out which personality they are. I'm not saying that all you need is yourself, because that's... Here are a few confidence hacks that actually help me get out of my shell. Number 1. Don't force anything. Don't force yourself to hang out with people you don't like. Don't force yourself to agree with something you don't really agree with. You get the gist. Don't force yourself to do anything that you're not comfortable doing. Unless it's okay with you and benefits you in some way, accept it. Other than that, it's always good to try to avoid it. Number 2. Realistic expectations. Don't set up any kind of high expectations for anything, because disappointment is a major cause for why you lose a ton of confidence. It's always important to have goals, big enough so it doesn't limit you, but small enough to not burn yourself out. 3. Attempt. Key to trying to get better at something is always attempting it so that you have some kind of experience in whatever you tried to do before. Even if it's saying no to Uncle Tommy, over time this can grow into a major act of rebellion that little Jimmy's gonna take that leather belt and whoop that old ass. Number 4. Don't feel bad. I know, it ain't easy to do. But just keep this in mind. If you've failed in an attempt, you can make these stories that are gonna be a part of your life, part of your identity, make your life a little less boring. And trust me when I say this, nobody wants to hang out with a boring guy. In the beginning though, it is very painful. But over time, this pain turns into you a better person. 5. Fear of judgment. Man, I've just gotta get this out of the way. You try to conceal yourself, yeah, you get friends. But it's no use when your actual behavior comes out and people begin to hate you for it. And it's perfectly fine, cause I'll tell you, being able to express yourself freely is best feeling in the world. Number 6. Be comfortable being alone. Beginning, but over time it's gotta be one of the best skills you ever learned. The thing is, we all think we are being watched by all the people around us, but no one gives a about what you want, because they've all got shit going on in their lives, and to give you a bit of interest is not really something they want to do at that time. Mastering being alone, you can do all the stuff you thought was awkward, like taking a dump or beating your trunk.